Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to add a menu in WordPress, just like this one. So if you'd like to set up a disposable WordPress environment like the one we are using today, check out this service. It's called InstaWP, and it allows you to launch a disposable WordPress installation instantly. It does everything for you, such as setting up SSL. It's extremely flexible and instant. So check it out, instawp.io. So let's get into our tutorial. From our dashboard, the first thing we want to do is go over to Appearance. So just hover and click Menus. And we have our menu right here. It's called Main Menu. And this was a menu that was already created. So as you can see, we have our main menu items as well as sub items. So we have a sub menu. So if we view our menu locations, we see that we have our primary menu as well as our secondary menu. So our main menu is being displayed in our primary menu section. Okay. So if we go back and we click create a new menu, we can actually start working on our new menu. So the first thing we want to do is give our menu a name. Let's call it our menu. And if we look at the bottom, we have some options that we can configure. So there's auto add pages, display location, as well as bulk select. But we are going to ignore these options right now since we don't need them. And let's just click create menu over at the bottom right hand side of the page. All right, so we have created our menu. And if we take a look over on the left hand side, we see that we have some pages that we can add to our menu. So we have PDF, our new exam, and our sample page. At the bottom, we have posts, so we can add our posts to our menu. Under these, we have our landing pages, but there are no landing pages to add. We can also add a custom link, so we could just put the URL right here and add some link text. So if we look under, we see that we also have categories, so we can add some categories to our menu as well if we did have categories to add, but we don't. So if we move back up to pages, we see that we can add our most recent pages or we can view all. So we can actually check the individual pages that we want to add to our menu, or we can just click select all to add all of them. So if we click add to menu, all of our pages gets displayed right here. So we can also add some posts. So we can add our sample post and our hello world post, for example. So just click add to menu, and once we're done, all we need to do is move over to the bottom right hand corner and click save menu. All right, so let's open our website to see our results. Well, we need to change our menu location first. So go to menu locations and under primary menu, select our menu, click save changes. Okay, so if we go back to our website and we reload, we see that we have our new menu. All right, so let's go back to our dashboard and let's go back to edit menus. Click this tab. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to create a submenu really quickly. So if we go over to custom links, now you can do this a number of ways, but we are just going to do it using a custom link. So basically we could use a URL, like an actual URL, but right now we're just going to type hashtag samples and call our link text samples. So once you click add to menu, this custom link gets added to the menu. And we can move this around. We can move our samples above our sample page and sample post. We can also rearrange other menu items such as our PDF. We can move this around. So right now we are going to make sample page and sample post a sub item. So all we need to do is just drag it just right of samples. So you'll notice that when you drag it to the right, it snaps. So you just want to let go. And we can do the same for sample post as well. Just move it to the right until it snaps. Okay. So right here, we have sample page and sample post as a sub item. We can do the same for hello world as well. So these are sub items and they will be shown under samples when viewing the menu. So let's just move this hello world sub item back over to the left hand side, because right now as it stands, it is a sub item under sample post. So let's put it back under samples. Click save menu and let us view our menu. So let's go back to our website and reload our page. All right, so we see that we have our menu right here. And if we hover over samples, we have our sub menu. So if we click sample post, this takes us to our sample post. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys another method that you can use to create a menu. So under appearance, since we're already under appearance, we just need to go over to customize and let's go over to menus. So if we click create new menu, we can type our menu name. So let's call this one menu 2. And we can select our menu locations. We can make it primary menu or secondary menu, but let's click next. And all we need to do right now is add our menu items. So click the add items button and let's add our pages. So we're going to click our individual pages to add them to our menu. And just like the first method, we can click and drag to reorder or create a sub menu. So let's move over to the bottom right hand corner. So over here, we see that we can add posts, landing pages, quizzes or surveys, categories, and more to our menu, just like the first method. So let's move over to the bottom left-hand corner and click primary menu. So it's being displayed in the preview, but let us publish our changes. All right, so we have our menu published. And we can also add a menu to our footer. To do so, you just need to go over to View Menu Locations, then click Widgets panel at the top, then click Footer. So if we scroll all the way down, we can add a new block. And we just want to type menu in the search box, click navigation menu. And all we need to do right now is select our menu. So we can make this any of our menus, but let's select our main menu. So once we're done, we can scroll down our preview page and we see our main menu being displayed. So if we change it to menu 2, it changes. If we select our menu, it also changes to our menu. So once we're done, we just need to click publish to save our changes. And we have successfully added a menu to our footer. So you guys can also add a menu to your website using a plugin. So if we add a new plugin, let's search for menu. We have some options that we can use to add a menu to our website, but I highly recommend this plugin called Responsive Menu. So using this plugin, you can create a beautiful menu without ever needing to write a single line of code. So if we scroll back to the top and click screenshots, we can actually view how this plugin looks. So it's really attractive and it is responsive as well. Alright, so I really hope this video helped. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next one.